Okay, so, given your influence throughout the years, starting off again with like the jazz, or blues and soul music and R&B, and then your sister Stephanie, who really got you started on the hip hop process.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, like, how would you describe the music that you create?
Nowadays, the music that I create, I'd say the music that I create today, obviously, is nothing like how I first started. The music that I made today is just basically a reflection of my growth. Everything I've been through, everything that I've learned, mistakes I've made, everything I pour into my lyrics today, and it's just life, what I'm saying? It's just me rapping about my life and what I see, how I feel about what I see, how I feel about the state of everything and human interactions. And, so that's what my music is today, so it's not like it used to be. And I can say not like it used to be even as far as 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like it used to be, but a ton of that changed after I got sober, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I got sober and my mind state and everything changed, all my music changed along with it. So it's more so that's why I can only talk about what I live. I can only talk about what I'm going through and what is real for me.
Mm-hmm.
And, so if I'm not partying anymore, if I'm not being reckless anymore, I'm not rapping about none of that stuff. So my music, I say that to say my music, I know, and I can be, I'm aware of the fact, and I'm not naive or whatever to the fact that my music's not for everybody, based off of the fact that I'm talking about grown up stuff, not just grown man stuff. That's what I was going to say at first, but just grown up stuff. I feel like if you ain't been through nothing in life, if you're not like tired of repeating, repeating those cycles of things that you want to get away from and whatever, if you're not tired of that, if you're still involved in that, you're still enjoying it, you ain't learned your lessons yet, you're not going to really enjoy my music because then I'm going to come off as preachy or what do they say? Goody? Do they still say goody two shoes?
Yeah,
But stuff like that.
So basically, I think what you're trying to say is like you describe your music as it's still hip hop, but it's just hip hop for grown-ups.
Exactly.
For mature people.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Still, with the hopes that it reaches the younger people as well.
Right. With the hopes that it reaches the younger people, but at the same time, I know that my music won't be able to resonate with someone if they aren't ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they aren't there yet, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're dumb or this or that, but if they're at a point in their life where it's just all about just having a good time and, and following what you're pleasured by, then you're not going to be thinking too much about consequences and things of that. So you're just going to be chasing the next thing that feel good. And if you're doing that, you're not worried about, staying out of trouble, because having a good time is more important than your freedom.
Right.
Or having a good time is more important than, not ending up in some bad situations. So my music ain't for them. Now, I'm sure there's some young people out there that be like, yo, I still rock with him because, I like the way he flows, you know what I'm saying? So certain people will still appreciate it. And in a perfect world, the youth would be all about it. But I know that I got work to do as far as to end, which I've already created certain songs that could still reach the youngest of them. You know what I'm saying? We're talking like elementary school.